The box is back. Let's see what cassettes we got in the mystery box of cassettes right here in the Hairband Basement. Welcome to the Hairband Basement. I'm your host, Basement Brian, and tonight we're going to revisit the big old box of cassettes, the mystery box of cassettes. Got it right here.
We got a box. We got a box.
I'm not lifting it up. It weighs too fucking heavy. I'm not going to bust my ass trying to lift this thing every time I get a cassette out. No way. But I'm going to pull some cassettes out. I have no idea what I have in this box. Let's see what we got. Let's go for the first one.
Oh, what's in the box?
Open this bitch up. All right, take one. No look. All right, we got here. Oh, what? Late 90s had some bands like this. Offspring, Americana. I actually like this album. This has got some good songs on it. Pretty Fly for a White Guy was their big song. Why Don't You Get a Job was another hit as well. But one song I really like, Have You Ever? That's a great tune, and at the end they change it up, and it's a pretty heavy, pretty killer bass line in that. It's kind of mean and dirty sounding. I like that. It's not a bad album. I'm not really big on the late 90s pseudo poppy punk stuff, but I do like this album. All right, let's get another one here. That's the back to that. All right.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
We got, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's a promo cassette of Slick Toxic's Hell of a Time. This was, I don't know how I got this. This was put out before Doing the Nasty was released. So this was kind of like a little promo cassette. I forgot I had this. I have no idea where I got this from. My only guess, my brother used to be the station, the program director at the high school radio station. He used to get shit like this all the time. They were constantly, record companies were constantly doing it, just sending him stuff. Hey, play this, here's some new stuff, here's a new album, check this out. And I guess that's how he got this. I don't know how I acquired it. It's in the box now. Great band, though. I actually talked about them in my first video. Doing the Nasty is a 10 out of 10 album. This one is straight from our 51st state, Canada. It is Doing the Nasty by Slick Toxic. All the tracks are great. Great Canadian sleaze. Definitely check it out. Check out the video, too. All right, let's get another one here. Oh, I remember getting this. Hard as a Rock by Dirty Looks. I know I've seen some people on X talk about this. I remember getting this at a music store on the mall, and I had no idea what to get. I wanted to buy some kind of album, and I got this because of the cover. I couldn't name one of their songs. I really have no idea. I have to check this out again. It's not on streaming or anything. I don't have it on CD, and my car doesn't have a cassette player, so I gotta listen to this again. I really can't make much comments on it. I'm sure someone out there has heard this and knows this thing. Hey, if you know what songs are the good ones off this, or if it's worth the time listening to, put it in the comments down below. But yeah, I remember getting it. I can't name a song off of it or anything by them. All right, let's get another one here. All right, let's get reaching for another one. What's this? That seems like a cassette single. Love Hate Sampler.
What the hell is even that?
I don't know how I got this. Love Hate Sampler. Apparently, it's probably from Wasted in America because that's how the logo was. Let's see what we got on the back. Happy Hour, Wasted in America. Yeah, those are from obviously Wasted in America. And then they have bonus track, War Babies. Hang Me Up. I don't know what that song is. And then side 2, Love Hate Interview. I have to give this a listen too. I'm not sure what this is about. Rip Roaring Rockin' Metal. Love Hate is a band to watch in 92. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because 92, all these bands exploded and became immensely popular. Right. Yeah, 92. Who said that? I can't see who that said that. Rob Halford from Judas Priest said that? Holy fuck. If you're fucking love-hate, that's awesome. Huh. No shit. Well, the love-hate sampler. The love-hate sampler, please, with the side of glam. Well, how would you like to start off your hair metal meal? We'll start with the love-hate sampler. All right, let's look, see what we got here for the next.
When they hear you've attacked
Live, blah, blah, blah. Take it away.
Next one, I'm off camera with this shit. All right, see what we got here. We got, oh, I can't see with the glare, but Live in the Heart of the City by Whitesnake. This is one of my favorite live albums. This album's, me and my friends was listening to the shit out of this back in the day. I mean, the concert, this was released in 1980, but it was a good 15, 16 years later. My friends were playing this all the time. Yeah, this is a classic.
You're goddamn right.
Starts off with Come On, I'll read it here, which is a great song. That live version is killer. Then you have Sweet Talker is a good one. And then Walking in the Shadow of the Blues is a great song. I mean, they have Fool for Your Lovin' was their biggest song, I think, at the time. And that was remade on the Slip of the Tongue album. So this is the blues version of the blues rock version of Whitesnake. I got it the right way. So it's not the glam version yet, but I like this version. I like this version. Really good album. Again, easily in my top 5 live albums, maybe top 3 somewhere. I'd also put, I got it back here, Lillian Axe Live 2002 is a great one, and Live After Death by Iron Maiden, probably the best. It's the best metal live album ever. Great, that's a great one too. All right, see what else we got. Next.
Weird, it's a tape.
This one feels like it's falling apart. And we have Push Comes to Shove by Jackyl. These guys, they kept putting out quality. They kept putting out quality albums, but the debut came out in 92, and they were known as the gimmicky, oh, we got a chainsaw, we're playing music to it, chainsaw solo band. But yeah, I think this is the follow-up. This is a good album too. These guys put out really good albums. A good old bar band kind of rock. Good stuff. I know that one of the biggest songs was the title track. Yeah, good band. They really deserve more credit. They came out in 92, but to still put out rock like this throughout the 90s, hats off to them. All right, let's go for another one here. We got, this is a good one. A Bit of What You Fancy by the London Choirboys. This is a fantastic album. Great album. 7 O'Clock was the big hit. I believe Hey You was also released as a single. Both great songs. But my favorite is Man on the Loose. That's a great tune. Great ballads on this. These guys, I don't know how these guys didn't explode and become big. I mean, they came out, I remember, I've told this story before. I saw these guys on Headbangers Ball. That was the debut. They played 7 O'Clock. That's what made me get the cassette, because I'm an old fuck. But then Ricky Rockman said that there's 2 bands that just came out that have a big 70s sound to them. One was these guys. The other one was the Black Crowes. And for some reason, these guys didn't explode and the Black Crowes did. This is a very good album. I would highly recommend it. I should put this in a video somewhere, maybe Hidden Gems or 10 out of 10 albums, because this is a great album. All right, next one. I want to take a quick break right here from the action to tell you about the other things I got going on with the Hairband Basement. First, you can find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at HB Basement. I'm always talking music there. Also, you can find my show on Stationhead. That's an app you can download, and you can listen to rare tracks from hair metal on my show there. It's live every Friday night at 8:30 Eastern. So definitely tune in and join the party in the basement. With that, let's get back to the entertainment.
Oh, ate the tape. Oh well.
All right, let's get another one here. I don't know what that broken piece is. We got... Oh, Get Your Wings by Aerosmith. I didn't even get this. You got Same Old Song and Dance, Killer Song. Lord of the Thighs is a great tune. What else we got here? Woman of the World is pretty decent. Train Kept the Roll on that cover. Seasons of Wither is pretty good. Pandora's Box. Yeah, this is a good album. I wasn't a big Aerosmith fan back in the day. My brother was. Maybe it was one of his. I don't know how I even got this. But yeah, Aerosmith. Another one. Aerosmith, you got your two versions. The cool 70s drugged up version of the band, and then you had your sober, hey, we're gonna make nothing but ballads version of the late 80s and 90s version of the band, where I don't think both are either are bad, but I think the 70s version is way better. I just love that good old 70s rock and roll by these guys. Still great band. I don't know if they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If not, it's not surprising, and two, it's typical of that fucking stupid organization. All right, let's get another one. What's this on the top?
Hey, nobody calls Soundwave uncharismatic.
There we go. We got... The shit is this? I don't know what this is. Just a blank cassette. I don't know what's on it. I have to play it. I have no idea what's on this thing. Yep. All right. Next. Another blank cassette. It says... I can't see it here. Lost Log. I don't know if that's the band I was in college. I'm going to have to check this out. I don't know. We had a band in college called Log. I think we played 2 shows. It was, at the time, I was playing bass for a couple of years. Wait, maybe 3-4 years. I think my friend on drums played a little bit, and everyone else really hadn't been in a band. I don't think he was in a band either. And every rehearsal, someone would get mad, get into an argument, and we go, fuck this, we're done. We never got through a rehearsal. We had maybe 3 to 4 songs. I think we had 2 original songs and 2 cover songs. And we ended up playing at a bar. Some bigger band was playing, and they let us open up just for, hey, all right, yeah, we'll help you guys out. Why not? Because we're friends with them and all this shit. And I remember we had 2 vocalists that would switch off. Like one guy sang the covers, the other guy sang the originals. And one of the vocalists was so nervous. He's just drinking shots at the bar. And I go, dude, what are you doing? He's like, I'm so fucking nervous right now. I go, stop drinking. That's not going to help. You're done. We'll perform after that. Have at it. Whatever. And I remember we got up there and we killed it. It was amazing. I'm like, how the hell did we pull this off? Because we never got through a rehearsal without arguing with each other. Or someone would threaten to quit or just walk out all the time. And I remember the other band went on. They took a break between sets. And there was a porch to the place. So I'm hanging out outside. And I'm talking to the guitarist. It was a friend of mine. And I'm going, how's it going up there? He's like, oh, man, I don't know what's going on. We can't get the crowd into it. I thought he had some trouble with one of the other band members. And he was all like, this guy's not doing, I don't know what he's doing, but all upset. As he's telling this, you can hear the crowd inside going, they're chanting my band's name. They want us back out. We want Log. We need Log. We need to play the band Log. And they're chanting us. And I'm sitting there trying to talk to this guy going, oh, that's tough. Yeah, that's... Meanwhile, I'm just like, the fucking crowd loved us. We played 4 fucking songs. That's unbelievable. And then that weekend, it was, the college used to have like this end of the year, like party weekend. Was it called, not spring, maybe it was spring weekend. And they always had a big show, and we one of the bands that played in it. Again, only like 4 songs, but that was it. That's all we did. This is one of the songs. Here you go. Here's some log right here. Oh my God. I was so young and shitty back then. How long does this song go for? Fuck. Man. Wow. I thought I had a fill at this part. Wow. All right. All right. That song was called the Happy Song. And I remember a friend of mine wrote that, and he was going through some shit with his girlfriend, and it comes up because I remember playing that at the show I talked about, and a friend of mine, she asked, that song, what's that one song you played called? It was really cool. It was upbeat, and it was fun. I go, that's called the Happy Song. So, oh, it makes sense because that's what it kind of felt like. What's the song about? And I had to tell her, it's about a guy who can't stand his girlfriend anymore, so he kills her and buries her in the backyard. And she was like, what the fuck? What? Yeah, it's a happy song because he's glad she's gone. All right, so I got my bass here. One of my basses. Let's see if I remember how to play this fucking song. So it was... I still remember that one. All right, let's get a couple more.
Farnsworth?
The usual, sir.
All right, we got here. I have no, something's in the fucking way. Nah, it's another blank cassette with, I don't know what this is. See, kids, back in the day, you used to put stuff on blank cassettes, so you didn't want to buy the actual thing. Oh, look at this. Animal Bag. Who? I love this album. This is from 92. Their one and only album. I think one of the members died, too. I don't remember if it was the vocalist or the guitar. I think it was the vocalist. But this, it's an interesting album, I'll say that. It's got a lot of different songs, but like Hate Street's a good one. Mirror Shades is a great song. Cheerful Mary in the Rain's a good one. But, Everybody was the song that was the one I saw in Headbangers Ball and got. And that one's, how can I even explain that song? It seems like there's 4 different songs in the same one because they keep changing the way the song sounds and stuff. But I really like this album. But one thing, yeah, there's tape on the top because it got, the cassette player ate it. So now I had to fix this thing, which you had to do, kids, with these fucking things. You had to pry open the case, the plastic case, fix the tape, straighten it out, and then put it back in. But there's tape on the top to keep the actual cassette together. And you can see the stuff on the inside that kind of, it was like a thin, it had the same color as the tape. Would be on the inside. I'm explaining this to fucking people that probably know what this shit is.
Damn you, old man!
But I took that out. I was like, why am I trying to put that back in? It's a pain in the ass. And the cassette would work. Back in the day, if you had cassettes and it got eaten up, you didn't have the money to pay another $10 for a fucking cassette. So what'd you do? You became a cassette repairman. I mean, pencils were your friend. I was a master at taking cassettes apart, putting them back together, getting them to work again. Because back in the day, $10 a cassette, I wouldn't have the money to go out and buy it again and to fix it. All right, let's get 2 more here. We'll do 2 more.
Get yourself wired for sound with the Telmac Walkabout Stereo cassette player.
Anthrax, Attack of the Killer Bees.
Not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Open my eyes!
Love this. It's got a lot of live songs and a couple of just like some original stuff. They had Bring the Noise with shit. What was the name of the band? They had Fear of a Black Planet, Public Enemy. That was the big one off of this. That's not why I got it. But yeah, like I said, a lot of covers like Milk, which is actually a good cover. I think they have a Kiss cover on this. Parasite. Parasite's they do a good cover of that. And the last song, I'm not going to try and say it. They did a spoof on ballads because at the time, ballads were everywhere, and they did a goof ballad. Spoiler alert, she gets hit by a truck. He was like, I never meant to hurt you or sleep with all your friends. It's one of the lines. All right, last one. Let's make it a winner here. What do we got? Ah, yes. The debut by Vinnie, Vincent, Invasion. This thing is over the fucking top. Rumor has it that was it Gene Simmons when Vinnie Vincent was in Kiss said that you're playing all over the place. You're playing too many notes. You got to tone it down. And I think this was the response to that. Vinny goes all out and crazy on the fucking fretboard with this thing. Just look at the video for Boys Are Gonna Rock. Listen to that solo. It's all just over the top craziness. Yeah, I think he really went all out and was like, yeah, I'm gonna show you. Let's see what we got on the inside here. Yeah, you got Fleischman as the vocalist. It wasn't that much longer until Mark Slaughter was in the band. But, oh, look at that. Man, played at maximum volume. Yeah. I really got to make sure you get that. This is what I hated when they had no fucking lyrics in the goddamn thing. Why? I don't give a shit what guitar fucking Vinnie Vincent plays. I want the goddamn lyrics in here. I hate when bands did that. Drive me nuts. But, yeah, Mark Slaughter replaced Fleischman. And if you look at the video for Boys Are Gonna Rock, Mark Slaughter literally is in the video, though he's lip-syncing to someone else's voice. Whatever sells albums, I guess. Well, it didn't really sell much because Vinnie Vincent Invasion didn't last that long. They had this follow-up with All Systems Go, which I like better because Vinnie kind of tones it down and it sounds good. And then that was it. Him and Dana Strum went on to make Slaughter and sold millions. That is it for the mystery box of cassettes. I'm not going to draw this out to a long video like I did last time. Let me go through my usual YouTube bullshit to close this out. Like, subscribe, share, whatever the fuck else you got to do. Ring the bell or go to hell. And until next time, keep your hair high and your metal horns even higher. Take care.
Get yourself wired for sound with the Telmac Walkabout Stereo cassette player.
Brian, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, no.